Hello, my name is Angela Haynes, and I'm going to talk about skills of counseling based on the videos that we were assigned to watch. I think the videos were very good. I think they demonstrated the points of listening. Specifically, I think the one that with the young lady that talked about her boyfriend and how busy he was, that it appeared easy for her, the counselor, to summarize and to reflect her feeling. Perhaps a very talkative or very expressive a client is easier to reflect and easier to summarize. She talked about her feelings. He said where they were. She said right, which indicated that they were tracking very well. And the invitational skills, I think the lady did a very good job of opening up, and she was very respectful, polite, showed empathy. It was interesting to me at one point she reached out and touched the young man. Perhaps he could do that in some scenarios, but not in others. But she paid close attention to what he was saying, and perhaps she wanted to just get his attention and to maintain eye contact. I'm not sure, but it seemed rather genuine. I think overall it was very good. And the one with the reflective meaning, where the counselor had to talk with the young man from Miami, I think was a little more complicated, and perhaps reflective meaning is a little more complicated, especially when you cross cultural lines. I think the counselor did a great job. A couple of times he perhaps assigned values to the feelings of the young man that perhaps the young man did not actually have. He talked about his relationship with his dad. I think the young man was saying he was frustrated. The counselor summarized to say that he was angry, which is a little more intense. The young man talked about his family. The counselor talked about cultural collective norm, being socially attached as a very high value for the young man based on culture. Although the young man, I believe, was saying, yes, family is a value, and he also wanted to be an individual. It was very important to him that he got a chance to do what he wanted to do. So I think it can be very tricky when we as counselors perhaps place meaning on someone else's cultural values. So perhaps we should let the client tell us, is that a value, or to clarify how important something is, as opposed to us assigning a value and assigning a level of intensity or whatever to it. Maybe that's picking, I don't know. Some of the things I thought were odd is that they were sitting so very close. I thought that was interesting. And again, touching the counselor, I thought that was interesting. So that's my opinion. Thanks.